Seniors, this one food rebuilds muscle even at age 75. Have you noticed that after the age of 60 or 70, your muscles don't feel the same anymore? Simple tasks like climbing stairs, lifting groceries, or even standing up from a chair can suddenly feel harder than they used to. Many seniors believe this loss of strength is just a normal part of aging. But what if one simple food sitting in your kitchen right now could help your body rebuild muscle even at age 75 or beyond? Doctors and nutrition researchers have long pointed to a powerful, affordable food that supports muscle repair, strength, and daily energy for older adults. If learning simple foods that support strength and independence after 50 matters to you, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. This community is dedicated to helping seniors stay active, mobile, and healthy. Also, share in the comments your age and where you're watching from. Eggs provide one of the most effective sources of nutrition for rebuilding and protecting muscle in adults over 50 because they contain complete, high-quality protein, along with leucine, an amino acid that plays a direct role in stimulating muscle repair. As the body ages, muscle tissue naturally breaks down faster and rebuilds more slowly. Many doctors explain that this process, often called age-related muscle loss, makes protein intake far more important later in life. Eggs stand out among everyday foods because their protein contains all 9 essential amino acids in the right balance for human muscle maintenance. Research published in nutrition and aging journals shows that the protein in eggs is highly abundant, and meaning the body can absorb and use it efficiently. This becomes especially important for seniors, whose digestive systems sometimes struggle to utilize protein from tougher or heavily processed sources. Because eggs are soft, easy to digest, and nutritionally dense, they offer the body exactly what muscle cells need to repair themselves after every day wear and tear. Muscle rebuilding depends heavily on leucine, one of the essential amino acids found in eggs. Scientists studying aging muscles have found that leucine acts almost like a signal that tells the body to begin repairing and building muscle fibers. In younger adults, this signal happens easily, even with small amounts of protein. But as people age, the body becomes less responsive to protein intake, a condition researchers often refer to as anabolic resistance. Because of this change, seniors typically need higher quality protein sources to trigger muscle rebuilding effectively. Eggs naturally provide a meaningful amount of leucine in a compact serving. Muscle loss after the age of 50 is more common than many people realize. Studies suggest that adults may lose between 3 and 8% of their muscle mass every decade after the age of 30, with the rate accelerating later in life. For seniors, this loss can affect mobility, balance, and independence. Doctors who specialize in aging often emphasize that diet plays a critical role in slowing this decline. High-quality protein sources are particularly important because they help maintain lean muscle tissue. Eggs are often recommended because they provide a concentrated amount of protein without requiring large portions of food. This matters because appetite sometimes decreases with age. A single egg offers roughly 6 grams of protein, along with key nutrients that support muscle function. For older adults who may struggle to consume large meals, eggs provide an efficient and accessible way to deliver essential muscle-supporting nutrition. Beyond protein and leucine, eggs also contain vitamin D, a nutrient that plays an important role in muscle strength and function. Many studies have found that low vitamin D levels are associated with weaker muscles and a higher risk of falls in older adults. Vitamin D helps muscles contract properly and supports the communication between nerves and muscle fibers. Doctors frequently warn that vitamin D deficiency is extremely common among seniors because the body produces less of it from sunlight with age. Eggs naturally contain small but meaningful amounts of vitamin D, particularly in the yolk. While eggs alone may not provide all the vitamin D the body needs, including them regularly in the diet can help support overall levels. When combined with other nutritious foods, eggs contribute to a dietary pattern that helps protect muscle strength and physical stability. Vitamin B12 is another key nutrient found in eggs that supports muscle health in older adults. This vitamin is essential for nerve function and the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout the body. Oxygen delivery is crucial for muscle performance and recovery. As people age, the body's ability to absorb vitamin B12 from food can decline, sometimes leading to fatigue, weakness, and reduced muscle function. Eggs also supply healthy fats that play a supportive role in muscle recovery and energy balance. While protein receives most of the attention when discussing muscle health, fats help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins and provide a steady source of energy. For older adults, maintaining consistent energy levels is essential for staying active. and regular activity helps preserve muscle tissue. The fats found in eggs are naturally balanced and occur alongside important nutrients like choline, which supports brain health and muscle control. Some doctors explain that choline plays a role in the communication between nerves and muscles, allowing muscles to contract smoothly and efficiently. This connection is essential for everyday movements such as standing, walking, and lifting objects. By providing both structural nutrients and energy-supporting fats, eggs contribute to a balanced nutritional foundation that supports muscle maintenance. Another reason eggs are especially valuable for seniors is their digestibility. Many older adults experience changes in digestion that make certain foods harder to tolerate. Tough cuts of meat or heavily processed protein products can sometimes cause discomfort or poor nutrient absorption. Eggs, however, are widely recognized as one of the most digestible protein sources available. Research measuring protein digestibility scores consistently ranks eggs among the highest. This means the body can break down and absorb their amino acids efficiently. For muscle rebuilding, this efficiency matters greatly. Muscle health in later life is closely connected to independence and quality of life. Weak muscles increase the risk of falls, fractures, and difficulty performing daily tasks. Medical professionals who work with aging populations frequently emphasize that maintaining muscle strength is one of the most powerful ways to preserve mobility. Nutrition plays a central role in this process. High-quality protein foods support the rebuilding of muscle fibers that naturally break down over time. Eggs provide an ideal combination of protein, vitamins, and minerals that directly support this rebuilding process. Because they are widely available and easy to prepare, eggs can become a practical solution for seniors seeking to protect their physical strength. Consistent consumption of protein-rich foods like eggs helps supply the building blocks needed to maintain muscle tissue year after year. Research involving older adults has repeatedly shown that protein intake influences muscle preservation. In controlled studies, seniors who consume adequate protein tend to retain more lean muscle mass than those who eat lower protein diets. Eggs are often used in these studies because they represent a standard of high-quality protein. Some nutrition researchers refer to eggs as a reference protein because other foods are frequently compared against them for quality. This reputation highlights their unique value in supporting muscle maintenance, particularly in populations where muscle loss is a growing concern. Another factor that makes eggs effective for muscle rebuilding is their nutrient density. Nutrient density refers to the amount of essential nutrients contained within a food relative to its calorie content. For seniors, foods that provide many nutrients without excessive calories are particularly helpful. As metabolism slows with age, the body requires fewer calories, but still needs high levels of vitamins, minerals, and protein. Eggs deliver this balance naturally. Each egg contains protein, vitamins, minerals, and beneficial fats within a compact portion. This allows seniors to nourish their muscles without needing to eat large volumes of food. Doctors often encourage nutrient-dense foods when advising older adults about maintaining strength and energy levels. Muscle rebuilding is not only about repairing damage but also about maintaining the structure of muscle fibers. Amino acids from protein act as the building blocks that form these fibers. Eggs provide a complete set of essential amino acids, meaning none are missing. Eggs naturally supply them all in balanced proportions. Nutrition scientists often describe this balance as a key reason eggs are so effective in supporting muscle protein synthesis. When the body receives the full range of amino acids it needs, muscle rebuilding can proceed efficiently. Muscle recovery also depends on consistent nutrient intake. Even small daily stresses, such as walking, lifting groceries, or climbing stairs, create tiny amounts of muscle damage. This damage is a normal part of maintaining strong muscles, but it must be repaired. Without sufficient protein and nutrients, recovery becomes slower and less effective. Eggs provide the materials needed for this repair process. Their protein breaks down into amino acids that circulate through the bloodstream and reach muscle tissues, where rebuilding occurs. Over time, this steady supply of nutrients helps maintain muscle structure and strength. Doctors often emphasize that maintaining muscle health is not about a single meal, but about repeated nutritional support over months and years. Eggs also contain selenium, a mineral that contributes to cellular protection and metabolic health. Selenium acts as an antioxidant within the body, helping protect cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. Muscle cells, like all cells, are vulnerable to this type of stress, particularly during physical activity. Antioxidants help reduce this damage and support normal recovery processes. Some research suggests that adequate selenium intake may contribute to healthier muscle function by protecting the cells involved in energy production. Eggs provide a modest but meaningful amount of this mineral, adding another layer of nutritional support for muscle maintenance. Another advantage of eggs is their versatility in preparation. Soft textures and mild flavors make them accessible to people with dental issues or reduced appetite. Doctors often point out that foods which are easy to chew and digest encourage consistent eating habits. Consistency is vital because irregular eating patterns may lead to inadequate protein intake. Eggs can be prepared in many gentle ways that preserve their nutritional value while remaining easy to consume. This flexibility helps seniors maintain regular access to the protein and nutrients their muscles require. Clinical observations also suggest that seniors who maintain strong muscles tend to experience better metabolic health. Muscle tissue plays a role in regulating blood sugar levels and overall energy metabolism. When muscle mass decreases significantly, the body may struggle to manage glucose efficiently. Another important aspect of muscle health is recovery after illness or periods of inactivity. When older adults experience hospitalization or prolonged rest, muscle loss can occur rapidly. Doctors sometimes refer to this as accelerated muscle wasting. During recovery, the body requires substantial protein to rebuild lost tissue. Eggs are often recommended in nutritional plans for recovery because their protein is easily digested and quickly absorbed. This makes eggs an especially valuable food during times when the body needs additional support. Research exploring the relationship between dietary protein and muscle strength often highlights eggs as a model protein source. Their amino acid composition closely matches the needs of human tissues. Scientists frequently use eggs as a benchmark when evaluating other proteins because they consistently demonstrate high biological value. Biological value refers to how efficiently the body can utilize a protein after digestion. Eggs score near the top of this scale, indicating that a large percentage of their amino acids can be incorporated into body tissues, including muscles. This efficiency makes them particularly useful for seniors whose bodies must work harder to rebuild muscle. Muscle rebuilding is a continuous process that depends on both nutrition and physical activity. Even moderate movement places demands on muscle tissues, prompting them to repair and adapt. Protein provides the raw materials needed for this adaptation. Eggs supplied these materials in a balanced and concentrated form. When consumed regularly as part of a nutritious diet, they help maintain the structural integrity of muscle fibers. Doctors often explain that consistent protein intake helps ensure that the body always has access to the amino acids needed for repair. Maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly important with advancing age because muscles influence nearly every aspect of physical health. Protein from eggs is also considered highly satiating, meaning it helps people feel satisfied after eating. For seniors who may struggle with appetite fluctuations, this quality can help maintain consistent eating habits. Feeling satisfied after meals can prevent excessive snacking on low-nutrient foods, while ensuring the body receives enough protein to support muscle maintenance. Doctors often highlight the importance of balanced meals that provide lasting energy and adequate nutrients. Eggs naturally fit into this approach because they combine protein, fats, and micronutrients in a compact serving. The process of muscle rebuilding depends on the availability of essential nutrients over time. Eggs provide these nutrients in a natural package that supports the body's ongoing repair systems. When muscles receive adequate protein and supporting vitamins, they can maintain their structure and strength more effectively. Research in aging populations consistently points to the importance of protein-rich diets for preserving muscle mass. Eggs remained one of the most widely studied and recommended sources because they combine convenience, digestibility, and nutritional quality. For adults over 50, protecting muscle health often becomes a priority for maintaining mobility and vitality. Foods that provide complete protein and essential nutrients help slow the gradual decline associated with aging. Eggs offer a unique combination of leucine, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that directly support the processes responsible for muscle rebuilding. By nourishing muscle cells and supporting metabolic health, eggs play an important role in maintaining physical strength. Doctors and nutrition researchers frequently emphasize that muscle preservation is not just about appearance or physical performance. It is closely linked to overall health, balance, and the ability to perform everyday activities. Strong muscles support the body's stability and resilience, allowing people to remain active and independent. Eggs contribute to this strength by providing the essential nutrients that muscle cells rely on for repair and maintenance. Because eggs combine high-quality protein with a range of supportive nutrients, they remain one of the most practical foods for supporting muscle rebuilding in later life. Their complete amino acid profile helps trigger muscle protein synthesis, while vitamins like B12 and vitamin D contribute to muscle function and energy metabolism. Healthy fats and minerals further support the body's recovery processes when included regularly as part of a balanced diet. Eggs provide a dependable foundation for protecting muscle mass and supporting strength as the body ages. Thank you for spending these few minutes here. Growing older does not mean giving up strength or comfort. With the right foods and small daily choices, the body can continue to support you well. This channel is here to share simple, research-based guidance that helps people over 50 stay steady, active, and confident. Take care of yourself, listen to your body, and join us again for the next video.